Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video, we are going to be decorating the Laurel Denise 4-column planner, formerly known as, this is what the website says, formerly known as the project planner. And this is actually the planner that Laurel Denise is using right now for herself. She may have some inserts popped in that she uses, or I'm pretty sure she does. But also you have like these big boxes over here, so you can actually probably plan quite a bit in these columns. So you can see how, I would say, it's not quite double, but you can see just how much room you have, like 1.5. Can you see that on the bottom there? So definitely bigger space, and I can already write things in this one, so now I can definitely write things in this one. I have this on my list for a project, actual project planner, as the name, the original name implies. And this planner started in January, but we are here on Thursday, the 3rd. My idea for this planner is to have like a declutter section, and I kind of put this in order of how I think the project's gonna go. The project is like just getting my house more in order and up to date. So declutter is like the first section, organize, then deep clean. Once it's decluttered and organized, I can do all the deep cleaning, and then repairs and updates. So that's what I'm hoping to get done for this month. And I don't want to overwhelm myself with too much, but I do want to have specific things that I'm focusing on for the month. So I'm going to grab out these stickies just because we're going to decorate this for now. And I don't know, I do think I am going to cut out the pages to get them decorated. And I know I may not always have the time to decorate the planner, but when I do have the time, I want to be able to do it because I just think it's going to be fun. And always when we get new planners, they're kind of easy to start planning in because you're excited about them. It's also when they're decorated, it also makes it a little easier to get excited about planning in them. When I don't use my planner for a day or so, I'm definitely not as organized. I don't get as much done. And I don't know yet how I feel. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I really like to have everything all together on one spread. But I did have a separate declutter planner. So that's what this is acting as. We're just clipping in between the coils, and then it helps make the gap to pull the page off. And I'm going to pull this one over here. I did rip a page, so I'm going to try to be, if one sticks, I'm just going to try to help it out. Okay, they pop out. Okay, so for July, I have Wrong, Going Places. This is Happy Planner stickers. These are Happy Planner stickers. And I still really wanted to focus on the red, white, and blue for July. I wanted to do red, white, and blue, so I was thinking of this gal here who has red, white, and blue, and maybe this gal here. So let's get those two on. So definitely for this column, if my list is longer, I put a post-it here and finish my list. Well, I can finish on the side of her as well. So this gal or this gal, or up here. I think we're gonna go with this one. We'll do some white out. Hold on. I want a washi strip or something up there with her. So I'm gonna stick her back down for a second. And let's look at my washi. This is kind of like scattered yarn. It does have red, white, and blue in it. I think it could work. Let's try it. Could be maybe artsy, which might work better with her, but let's see. So we're definitely going to cover up that white out. Let's see if this works. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. And I can do that across here as well, and then just put little boxes, and I'll show you what I've been using. I've been using Mojo Jojo Plans big boxes, because that's what I have. I don't have the small ones, or the classic size, I guess you would say. Let's do that again, because that worked really well. Yeah. You do that, you don't even have to cut it out. I like it. I do have a little piece in here that I'm going to cut. Okay, I think that's fun. Then we're going to grab this gal back out. A little over. That's cute. Okay, I like that. I think we'll put this down here because this goes into August. So we don't need these 2 days, and it just gives it a little decoration. But I'm gonna put it low in case I want to put a gal on there. So I saw one more I think I like in here. Perfect red, white, and blue. Okay, that's cute. A lot of cute stickers in this book. And this book, when I last checked, was still available on the Happy Planner website. I think I'm going to white out Daily Habits, and we'll just get this as low as we can, as long as we still have room to write. Okay. I think that's actually enough. But we'll get the headings up here. So let's do that, but we can put these two away. Mojo Jojo Plans, red and blue boxes, and I think we'll start with red. And we were using, is it the first red? Yep, this first red. And I'll get 2 of them out. Now, all of my spreads for this month have been just red, white, and blue. I won't be doing that for other months, so I think it's going to give me more freedom to do a few different things. So what am I going to put for her? I think this box will work. I did kind of want like a dark blue making these columns, but I don't have a dark blue. Let's see how this one looks. It might be okay. And this is just to give like just a little more color. Yeah, I like that. Just like a little more color. And then maybe we actually do across too. We'll see. That might be too much, but what we might do, just so this has some too, is outline this as well. Just to keep the 2 pages coordinated. And don't worry, we'll cut it off her head. Ooh, we can go all the way across for that one. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's cut it off and then call it a day for decorating. I do think we can just write in the couple of topics. Or, yeah, because I don't think we need a whole video just to write like declutter or something like that. Okay, try to cut this off. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the trackers yet, but it is already the 3rd of July. These planners came on the 30th. They came super fast of June, but I'm just now getting this one set up. I almost, do we need that line under there? Let me check. And then let me try under too. Maybe. It might be a little too much over here, but I still kind of like it. More is more. Less is more, more is more. Which one do you think? Well, it's fine anyway. I mean, it may not be as good or whatever, but I still think it's fine. Okay, so this first one was declutter. So if you see my previous videos, I used to just grab 5 things from the house to declutter every day. This is going to be organized. And then I would write that in my planner. I'm not going to do that anymore. I hope the decluttering doesn't stop completely, but I'm really wanting to like focus on the bedroom and like be like a week decluttering the bedroom. Then we had, oh, deep clean. So once the cabinets are decluttered, probably deep clean in between too, but I have organized first because some things may have to be organized before deep cleaned. But it doesn't have to be in order. And then the last one was, what was it? It was like maintenance and, oh yeah, repairs and updates. So I'm gonna write this smaller. Repairs, updates. A little messy. that's okay. All right, this is actually really cute. But I do think, hold on. The thin washi is gonna get me. I just want it a little under here too. Now I need to close it off. I know, guys. I know. That's cute. Should I cut those off? All the extra. Let's just do it. Okay, these pages are like 1000% easier to decorate when they are out, but that's with any pages, and that is one of the reasons I almost did not ever even think of considering switching to a coil bound planner. But once I saw somebody, who did I see do it? I know Maddie did it in one thing, but I wasn't sure exactly what she had done. I think it might have been Planning with Elise. It might have been that cut them out, where I saw how she did it. I'm pretty sure it was her, Planning with Elise. And then once I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, we can do this. All right, so I'm just popping these back in, and I will fill it out. I probably want to think a little more about what exactly I'm decluttering this month, the ways to organize it, what's going to need to be deep cleaned according to that, and what repairs and updates are needed. But the filters are going to need to be changed anyway, so now that the air conditioning is being used more often. Let me cut this off of her a little too. Yeah, okay. Oh, but hold on. Let's get it back in the planner before I do that, just so we can see how cute it looks. And I'll actually put these back on off camera because they look sloppy. Okay, here's the planner. Okay, so when I'm putting them back in, I'm just putting pointer and thumb on each side of the coil to get it back in. Okay, we'll do both sides. Oh, I love it. I think it's super cute. Ready for my projects. So we're already here. I will probably try to do something of a declutter here. It's kind of what my habit has been, is going around and grabbing a couple things to declutter. So I might still do that today because I don't have all of this set up, and maybe just tomorrow too, and then Saturday at sundown. But next week I really want to start planning it out better, so that these may end up just being what I decluttered, just similar to what my old declutter planner was like. And I have videos on that if you want to check that out. And then we'll just get into like a lot more. Oh, we need some. What is wrong with me? Do you guys see it? Or is it just me being crazy? Or a combination? Yeah, that is better. Okay. So that is it for this video. I would love to know if you guys have this planner, and if so, how you're using it. Again, Laurel Denise is using it as her main planner, but I'm pretty sure she has inserts and then, like, you know, post-its, of course. But I love how big this side is for the calendar, so I think that's really the draw towards it. But I miss my little cute flippy pages, so I wouldn't go to this full time. I think it's gonna be super efficient as a project planner for these projects that I need to do. I also think it could be a really good command center for kids. And I think they may have said that, like I have 3 kids, but I could also do my husband's. So I actually have one more of these, so maybe that's what I'll do. Just things that they have coming up and what dates. And then, you know, transfer it over to here. And then this could be what is seen. So that could work. Let me know what you think of this idea for the project planner, and then let me know if you're using one, how you're using it, or what you think about these planners in general. I think Laurel Denise is a genius, and her team is doing such an amazing job. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.